This was a scene most Ennis residents will never forget. Some people are still scared, and most are thankful they can look back on this and call it only a near disaster. Plant officials are almost positive now that the accident will be recorded only as a financial loss, not as an event that triggered any health hazard to residents. The 30 to 40,000 gallons of pesticides that mysteriously caught fire and exploded into the sky probably burnt out before drifting away to neighboring homes. Today, plant managers and chemists were still checking for any possible hazards, but they say the intense heat of the explosions was enough to completely break down the chemical hazard. Neighboring homes just a few hundred yards away from the plant are blackened a bit and smell a bit and have some fluffy chemical ashes strewn all around them. But people are now back in their homes, like this lady who found a barrel had landed on her front lawn after exploding. The FMC people aren't sure they will rebuild what they lost here, as much as $250,000 in materials. But they say they feel the people would welcome them back if they do rebuild.
At this time we can't tell. The area is an excellent area, both geographically and for the market itself. The people have been most cooperative and have offered all kinds of assistance to us at this time. We would anticipate, therefore, that if we did choose to build, there shouldn't be any problem building in this area.
But if FMC checked with their neighbors, they might get a different story. We found people living a block away who want nothing to do with a nearby chemical plant in the future.
I think that they should get out in the area where it's not residential population.
Were you against it from the start?
I sure was.
Would you be against it if they tried to rebuild?
I sure would.
If they tried to rebuild there, what would you do?
Well, I think I'd want to move out.
Well, it's too close to town, I think, the smell.
And you don't want to go through that again?
No. Maybe I never will, and it may never happen again, but can't never tell.
Was that the biggest scare of your life?
Yes, I think it was. No, when our house burnt in 45.
This comes a close second.
Yes. When you lose everything of your home, that's the main thing.
No one lost everything in their home in this explosion. No one had anything but some soot and smoke on the exterior of their home or a foul smell inside from the fumes. But the people who got by luckily this time apparently don't want to test their luck a second time. Gary Schweitzer, Channel 8 News, Ennis.